As part of the 30th anniversary project, I've proposed that Showdown be relocated up to Victoria Park, and as I pan backwards, almost sort of in the middle of the picture there, is where I'm thinking that Showdown would be best located, because about 500 metres that way through the foliage is the Inukshuk, which I'll edit a little bit of footage in from when John McGregor spoke about it some now 5 years ago. And I suspect that the soil here is probably just a topsoil of maybe 400 to 500 millimetres, maybe even less, and then underneath that is Brisbane tuft, which means that it's an excellent base for a foundation. And so what I'm thinking is that a foundation is probably going to be what's called a pad footing for the 4 or 5 legs that hold Showdown up, and then secured onto those would be some piers to raise Showdown up about 2 metres, because by raising it up 2 metres, then both in and outbound traffic into the CBD along Gregory Terrace here will get an excellent panoramic view of the piece. Beautiful lush deep green type foliage underneath Showdown will set the piece off really well, and because we're so close to Centenary Pool, then pool tiles covering the piers that are the 2 metres high will then be a good link to this quite unique and famous piece of Brisbane's history, and also is suitably slippery to detract anyone who thinks it's a good idea to climb up on Showdown. And no doubt some silly fool will think that's a pretty good idea. Around this particular little park, which doesn't have a separate name, but which is probably suitable to be given a name, maybe Carol Lloyd Place, who knows. A few barbecue tables and chairs and covered eating areas will work a treat. Close to the CBD, close enough to be easily integrated into the Expo 88 art trail, this little project should be just a perfect foil to celebrate and lift the profile up of the Expo 88 art trail in the CBD of Brisbane. Thank you and goodbye.
We are just near the Centenary Pool here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, and we're looking at this wonderful work which was a gift from Canada at World Expo 88, and it is a Inukshuk. So I'm going to read you a bit of